balanced breakfast.
It is estimated that over 4 million people have been abducted by alien life forms, but only one of them asked for it.
This is Elio of Earth. If any aliens are listening, come and get me.
From Disney and Pixar,
Yes, it's really happening.
he'll go where no one has gone before.
Welcome to the Communiverse.
Oh, what is this place?
These are the lava tunnels.
Lord and I am not fireproof.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Now playing only in theaters. Tickets available now.
Escape to Rome, Kentucky, a small town where unexpected love blooms where it's least expected. In quiet kitchens, messy moments, and heartfelt second chances. From best-selling author Sarah Adams comes a charming, heartfelt series full of laugh-out-loud moments you'll want to replay. Because in Rome, love is messy, charming, and always worth it. Start listening today.
Any moment now.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Oh, spare me your spin, you tablet tabloid. If you want to psychoanalyze someone, don't look at me. Look at them, it's so pathetic how they run to fetch their sticks. Sure, call me polemic, unsympathetic. At least I know other tricks. Look at me and all you see is the debris of some defective outcast. A frenetic, antithetic, if poetic, little iconoclast. But I won't live in the past. I almost won this game once, you know. But history is rearranged just to credit those who win the glory. So reality is changed in the edit when they spin the story, and we choose to feel this pain, and we lose more than we gain. But I will break this cycle of mistakes, unlike all of these snakes whom I call to condemn. If I can't win the prize, I'll play this last reprise.
regeneration.
Unfortunately, I don't have much faith in that process.
Of course not.
Why, of course not.
You believe yourself to be incapable of starting over in more ways than one. I do not know who you lost, but is it not possible to get them back?
Clear the slate, start again. Are you hearing how preposterous that sounds? How do you not comprehend that for someone with my monstrous background, the whole slate has fallen apart? It's too late for me to restart, but it's not I, it's they who deign to play this game so cool and inhumane, base and uncool.
Please think this through.
I think they're too
Feeling double
afraid to
feels
bear the
fun.
bed
Dealing
they
with a
made,
loss, yes,
coddling
but
themselves
healing
to
is a
face
process
the
that's
awful
the
truth. So I'm turning up the heat to saute, I've a beef to get grilled. But I fully guarantee that today all the beans that get spilled won't be mine. No, I'm fine. Shh. Now it's time.
Welcome to Meatball. As you enter our esteemed facility, please enjoy a word from our CEO, Steve Cobbs.
The future is so yesterday, when everything is run your way. Your influence is everywhere, smell innovation on the air. You tell me that I'm too ambitious, well I say I don't care. Now let's take a look at the profit margin. No, let's not, that's corporate jargon. You all want what you understand, so what I supply is what you'll demand. I'll never lose if you keep letting me win, but with the good that I do, is that such a sin? I created all that you believe. You gave me power you can't relieve.
What does this all mean?
What's your latest machine? Am I going too fast? Is all this progress too loud? Did I leave you in the past? Let's take some cues from the crowd.
This may come off as a stupid question, but what exactly do you aim to achieve?
Well, there's no such thing as a stupid question, so it's wise of me if I ask you to lead.
This new product, the Me technology, is that not groundbreaking, world-shaking mythology?
Well, that all depends on your own ideology. But if I've caused suspicion, hey, take my apology.
Cops, you're always being coy.
Is there a bigger plan? Is this just a decoy?
No toy, I mean, you always think of something to hide, and this is no different, you've implied.
So, is your whole persona intended to keep the suspicions extended, so all of your schemes become blended and your work cannot be contended?
No questions!
The future is so
yesterday.
When
everything is run your way. Your influence is everywhere. Smell innovation on the air. You tell me that I'm too ambitious. Well, I don't care. The future is so yesterday.
The person I now see is a person who is just like me. I mean, well, they're not just like me, but why should we ever try to be in this place we call reality?
We're leaving today and entering a world of Mickey Mouse waving, princess meeting and greeting, lightsaber clashing, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror dropping, Banshee flying, Space Mountain launching, Galaxy rewinding. What's the point with Galaxy rewinding? Fireworks igniting, world of other worlds. For whatever you love, infinite worlds await at the most magical place on Earth, Walt Disney World Resort.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. It's the ultimate bundle for an unbelievable price. Plans starting at $16.99 a month. Get it and watch Marvel Television's Ironheart on Disney Plus.
I want to build something iconic.
A new season of The Bear on Hulu.
We can make people happy.
And The Epic, a Minecraft movie on Max.
Anything you can imagine is possible.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plans starting at $16.99 a month. All these and more streaming soon. Terms apply. Visit DisneyPlusHuluMaxBundle.com for details.
robot flower. Keep winning cake and you'll get two's power. skateboard and some sunnies. I want a new whiteboard and some pens.
I wanna be free and I want a new TV.
And I really, really, really want some friends.
I want a new shack out in the forest.
I wanna compete in my own show.
I want a deck of cards and a life that's not so hard.
And I really, really, really want some snow.
We're counting on a very Merry Christmas. We're counting on a merry holiday. We're counting on each other to not make poor Santa suffer with all the stuff we want on Christmas Day.
I want a vacation and a beach house.
I want my contestants back from you.
And I want everyone to get along and have some fun.
But I really, really, really don't want to.
I want some new books to fill my bookshelves.
And I want 5 to stop being a dork.
Hey!
Guys, this plate's not fired.
Somehow I think 8 is right.
And I really, really, really want a fork.
We're counting on a very Merry Christmas. We're counting on a merry holiday. We're counting on each other to not make poor Santa suffer with all the stuff we want on Christmas Day. Hooray!
Salutations! I'll just cut the formal integrations and get right to the part we all came for. Starring the host, me phone 4, 8-bit stranded on an island. Spoiler, my tickets were a lie, and Bo appears out from the demolition. It's a fans and favorites competition. Season 3 of II is the second one's going. Don't ask why. Competing to win a prize. Don't think on it too much. It's just the grand prize. Season 3 of II. Get booted up and you punch through the sky. Only one can come out with the prize.
This is what the fans want. Everything's fine.
First challenge up is a dive off a cliff. Blue lost and got Blueberry who didn't give a rip. The team name and challenge put the pinkers on the floor. As Fan left the island, competing no more. The camera starts snapping, trying to capture something bad, and life ring goes to Indefinite Island.
Sorry, hold it there. What's Indefinite Island?
We'll get to that later. Let's keep moving. And the challenge is over. Thinkers have to think a vote out. OG leaves the island cause Yin does not count. He's protecting, drop an egg, hope it doesn't crack. Clover's luck saves her, sending box to a medevac. Trying not to laugh was a struggle for the sinkers. Tea kettle leaves, but not before a hug. First team shuffle time, build a mile-high pies. And Cabby gets out, but this is not goodbye. Season 3 of II is the second one's going. Don't ask why. Competing to win a prize. Discovering the truths of the one who had died. Season 3 of II. There's candle and silver flying through the sky. Only one who can out with the prize.
Can't keep acting like everything's fine.
Bodies are swapped and a brain traces up. Thinkers vote Clover off. Clover passes on her own luck. Bo is revealed to actually be a robot. The fan has to build up a robot. A filmmaking geology is up ahead. The Pickers film wins and who gets in the end? Rejoin time on Indefinite Island as Cabby comes back. Test to guess the lying. Now teams are merged into one. Bo gives herself a new voice and creatures all fight 1v1. The floor has to leave the island until the boot doesn't work. Turns out the floor is the island. The challenge puts the floor through hurt, but the newfound bot helps to reconcile them. Paintbrush is the next one to leave. Cliffs and icebergs on the anniversary. Nichols luck becomes fully seen. And Candle leaves alliance is splitting. Puzzle rooms crafted by a spring. Pairs of two confronting their memories. And just as bot embraces themselves, it's off to to a bake-off. Blueberry leaves in shame, the floor is suspicious. Emmy phones wishes to suddenly extend the game. Contestants write a fake season that the Oscars disqualified. Balloon, Cabby, and Silver are left to fight for the prize. Time is fleeting on this endeavor. The game is nearing end tides. This cannot go on forever. And what could be the grand prize? Is there something to be hidden? What else is hiding behind? And who will come out the winner? I guess we'll find out next time. In season 3 of I